Government is aware about the rise of dengue in the state, especially in the district of Mon and Dimapur. As far as Mon district is concerned, under the able Deputy Commissioner Ajay Verma and also the CMO MS, the situation in Mon is under control. All the logistic, medicines, manpowers are being deployed, and as per the information, as per the data collected yesterday evening, so far under the Mon district, the rise of dengue is controlled, and we are expecting a decline in the coming days. Now coming to Dimapur. Due to the rise of dengue in Dimapur, we had set up the dengue response team. The district task force is also activated. So we have directorate in Kohima as a control room, which will collect the data from Mon as well as from Dimapur and also from the other districts. And as per the data being collected and informed, the steps will be taken in the due course of time. Yesterday, the first meeting of the dengue response team, where Deputy Commissioner from Dimapur as well as Chumukidima were present. Dimapur Police Commissioner was present. All the officers, line departments were present. And it was also very good on the part of the private doctors and also private hospitals from Dimapur had also presented during the meeting, in which, as per the data collected, we have come to realize that out of the 100%, 70% of the patients are reported with fever like dengue symptoms. Only 30% were the dengue positive by the confirmatory test, ELISA test carried out. So with the 30% of dengue cases confirmed, from that also only 2 to 3% are considered severity and recommended for blood transfusion. So here I would like to appeal to the citizens, especially from Dimapur and also from the Mon district, not to panic. The government is aware, the government is taking every steps to control the situation, rise of the dengue. This morning, the health officers, Deputy Commissioner of Chumukidima and Dimapur, we have visited the 3 hospitals which was considered to be exclusively for the dengue patients. We have earmarked 3 hospitals, that is one in Chumukidima, erstwhile it was the hospital for COVID. So we have seen and we are satisfied with infrastructure and manpower, staff, nurses, technicians, we have assured to provide. And also, we have also visited the CIHSR hospital, where they have assured us to provide 100 bedded beds, and at present 28 beds are ready, except manpower and technicians. So for that also, we have assured that we will provide. And here in the district hospital, we have 40 bedded ready to be used. And these are being prepared in case of the explosive of the dengue rise in Dimapur. So far it is a rise. It cannot be considered as epidemic. Neither it can be considered as a very severe cases, But then looking at to the data, yes, no doubt there are dengue-like symptoms coming to the hospital, but then dengue patients are only up to the 30%. Therefore, once again, at the same time, when I appeal to the citizens not to panic, I also want to inform that especially old age patients, old age people, those who are with symptoms of fever should not travel from one place to another. And also, people from Dimapur, if they have symptoms like fever, they should not travel to their native districts or villages till the symptoms is subsided. Therefore, once again, I wish that with the support from the district task force and also from the medical fraternity, I'm sure we will be able to handle this crisis in the coming days. Now at present, it is not a rise, it has plateaued. So we are expecting a decline in the due course of time, in the 2-3 days. So I wish that all the people, those who are coming to hospital, should not panic for blood transfusion, as blood transfusion is not required only if the doctors recommend. And so far, the recommendation of the blood transfusion is only to 2 to 3% so far. Therefore, the people should not panic to donate blood to the ones near and dear ones. And also, that people should not be habituated with the transfusion of blood in case of dengue. So, these are all I want to convey. And at the same time, I wish that the district task force, as well as the medical fraternity, doctors, nurses, technicians, wish them all the best. And in the coming days, we expect to see that the dengue cases decline in Dimapur.
Apart from the medical department, do you think the administration is also doing their part in containing the dengue cases? Because it is just not the medical department that has to play a role in controlling the disease. Do you think the admin is doing enough in Dimapur, being the commercial hub and being one of the most...
Yes, thank you for your query to this. Yesterday in the dengue response team, the question which was raised by you was the main agenda of our concern. And I was also being authorized by the Honorable Chief Minister to take stock of the flood situation in Dimapur, where I have asked the administration to give in writing the report why there was a flood situation and which area, because of which area the flood took place, and also what is the severity of the flood and what is the encouragement why the flood had happened. So these were some questions being raised in the yesterday's meeting. Yes, regarding the rise of dengue, the source reduction or prevention is always the best policy behind. Now when we say source reduction, in order to curb the mosquitoes, fogging is being done. But then in the assembly also, you will remember that I was of the reservation for fogging because it's a chemical which has been sprayed. Therefore, if the mosquito can die, I'm sure it will be harmful to the humans also. So yesterday we were referring to the cleanliness, the sanitation drive, where the flower pots, where the utensils, where the unused water loggings has to be properly cleaned. So in this regard, the district task force has been activated, and they will follow the action, and they will see that the town areas, the wards has to be properly sanitized, cleaned, and also educate the people about the dengue. Because treatment is one part, but prevention is always the best policy. And coming to flood, I know with the current flood, unlike last year, we expect that there could be waterborne diseases, there could be other vector-borne diseases following up. But then with the district task force activated, I think there is an important role the district task force can play, and also the ward chairmen, the presidents, the colony gamburas, they have also a role to play. If the people are being educated, if they sensitized the people, if they keep the clean surroundings, then I think there will be no Aedes aegypti mosquitoes. Now yesterday in the meeting also we were concerned about now we don't have malaria in the urban areas. Because it is said that the Aedes aegypti mosquito is taking over the malaria mosquitoes. So now we have a concern here that in the urban areas, the Aedes aegypti mosquito, which is responsible for dengue, should be controlled.
So overall, so Nagaland, to be just 100% that it is not a epidemic or an outbreak that is happening, you would say?
No, it is not an epidemic or neither an outbreak. It is a rise in dengue compared to last year. But then this rise can be controlled. There are other organizations, as you have rightly pointed out, the administration should come forward, the civil society should come forward. Now, apart from the doctors and also the government, we should all put together our efforts. Once it is not transmitted from human to human, it is by the mosquito. Therefore, if you kill the mosquito, that means you don't have dengue. So like the COVID time, we cannot kill humans. But mosquito, we have to kill mosquito in order to be safe from the dengue.
Some hospitals have reported that some rules and regulations in purchasing of equipment are outdated. So is there any chance that those will be even broken?
No, my dear sister, you know that for dengue there is no medicine.
In the blood separator component and purchasing of equipment, that's what private hospitals have informed.
No, you will be informed of many things. But I tell you, for a dengue, there is no medicine. If a patient comes with a dengue, IV fluid is administered. Then intake of liquid fluid is done. Symptomatic treatment like paracetamol is administered. If they have a gastric, some kind of gastric medicines have been given. They have been observed.
I think she's talking about the blood platelet counts, sir.
And regarding
to separate that is,
and regarding the platelet also, you don't have to have concern. There is sufficient platelet, there is sufficient blood, no need to worry. There is no instance where there is a shortage of platelet. There are sufficient platelet. When it comes to equipments, so far the department has supplied the best equipments, and recently also we have supplied one separator machine to extract white blood platelet. So there is no shortage of equipments, there is no shortage of medicines in the hospital for treating the dengue. See, just a supplement to your question. Yesterday we were also informed that there is a huge, explosive rise of dengue cases in Dimapur. And the DPTB meeting also declared as an epidemic. But when we extracted the data of the patients coming, of the confirmatory tests carried out, then it is confirmed that only 30% of the 100% coming to hospitals were dengue. Rest were just a viral fever, dengue-like symptoms. So, as per the data that we have got yesterday, it is very clear that there is no such upsurge. It is just a rise compared to last year. See, for any disease to outbreak or any disease to rise, any sickness to rise, we cannot blame anyone for rise of any disease. Like, for example, for dengue, you cannot blame the people because last year the same system of lifestyle was followed. Last year there was no rise in dengue. This year there was rise of dengue. So we cannot blame the people also. But at the same time, as per the time changes, as per the required condition, we have to update ourselves. Like last year, we don't have dengue. Doesn't mean that we have to live the same life like last year. So this time, when there is a dengue, we have to clean ourselves. We have to keep ourselves clean. I think that will protect us.
We're now here at Dimapur District Hospital, coinciding with a visit of Minister of Health and Family Welfare Government of Nagaland, P. Paiwang Konyak, taking stock of the dengue cases in Mon District and Dimapur. During his visit, the minister declared 3 hospitals dengue ready, that is CIHSR Hospital, Trumu Police Hospital, and District Hospital Dimapur. Dwelling on the rising cases of dengue in Dimapur, the minister declared that it cannot be considered as an epidemic. According to data analysis, the minister informed that out of the 100%, only 30% cases were considered dengue positive cases, of which only 2 to 3% of cases were considered severe, which required blood transfusion. The minister also stated and advise elderly patients not to travel during the same time, and also advise everyone to carry out precautionary measures, not just depending on the administration. This is NE8, powered by Nagaland Post.